Hey there, and welcome to Factorio Space Age. My name is Brune, and in our last episode, we had switched over to advanced oil processing, and beautiful. All these things are topping off. We have them processing along, and so we're going to be actually continuing on to lubricant and solid fuel here soon, but I ran out of chemical plants, so I'm going to let this cook for a little bit here and craft some more while I try to set up the advanced combinators here. So my plan is to have this enter, I think I need red chips, but a backup space, advanced combinators, you actually take 5 of those, and 2 red chips. It's a good play to get the red chips in here. That's where steel comes down, so we can't do it there. I think I'll join it with iron here. Yeah, I'm fine with some red chips entering in right there. Let's move this down, but I don't end up picking up everything else. So where the red chips are going to be coming in. We can actually connect this in right now, like this. Actually, I didn't need that there because the red chips come right here. When we go for a second lane of green chips, eventually. Okay. Red chips. I know I'm going to want to add in a second lane of iron here too. You know, maybe I really need to wait for bots to do this, but I can just stretch this along nice and easily. Okay, let's see if we have enough chemical plants. Some of those trees out of my way, get some of these power poles out of my way. Bricks all over this area would be very nice here as well. It'd probably help if I finished making the thing. And red chips. Actually, this does need to come down one more. A power pole. And why not? Let's do it like this. Advanced combinator, or selector combinator. It was advanced combinators as a research that got it there. Quality modules. Okay. Must have enough of these. Beautiful. 20, that's what I like to see. I have tons of steel that I definitely do not need. Help get rid of it. Oh, and we need a bunch of these power poles. That is correct. I like struggling on... Oh, I am struggling on iron sticks. Okay, well... Let's improve that, I guess. These power poles are kind of important. And I don't even think I needed that second one. Yeah, the one is keeping up just fine, so we'll have it go like that. That should get us plenty of iron sticks to keep this rolling. I want to believe. Oh yeah, because then iron is also failing a little bit. That's all right. So we're about to go fix all of those problems. How many drills do we have? Miners? 150. How many do we need? You'd be surprised. 157. What did I tell you? $157. Suppose I can go... Oh, I don't think I added in pump jacks. I just created as many as I needed because of the way the research worked. Looks like it would fit perfectly in with one of these over here due to the pipes. Makes me wonder, do you need iron plates? You do not, so it looks like you should be able to do it. You need gears. Perfect, we'll do it right here. Pump jacks. This needs that, that, and an output. Probably some power. Let's do 2 stacks. And give it some steel. Okay. That's looking good. Okay. I think we're ready to actually go set up this solid fuel and get the train bringing us some actual resources here. Power's doing good. Fighters are not encroaching. Satellites definitely is on the to-do list here. Get a little more bricks. Just a little more bricks. Okay. Oh. Pipes are getting me. Okay. So a solid fuel is going to be coming in. Or this is where solid fuel will be made, I think. They got some of these gosh dang trees. give ourselves a little bit of space. We're going to continue moving it inwards. Yep, that seems good. And so making it from light oil is what you want to do, really. And we want to use the cracking to balance it. But because the only way to get heavy oil is from doing the original process, sometimes you also need to burn off the petroleum. And so I think we'll do... Yeah, and later on... Yeah, well, and actually later on, like, it doesn't matter as much for rocket fuel. But yeah, the petroleum, like, yeah, you never should have to use your heavy oil with this balancing, because you can always just turn it into light oil and then into solid fuel. So you really only need these two. So let's do the petroleum first. Why not? So we have our input. Okay, and then we're going to have an output. I suppose I should start using better power poles. So they can reach just like that. Beautiful. As I was saying earlier, do the each item only once possible. Okay, so this is from the petroleum. This one, I think I'll just put the pump at the head of it right here. Seems a good idea. Pump. Select filter. Not going to have a filter selected. It's going to have Alt G. Enable only if petroleum is greater than 22500, 90%. This is almost where I think I want to do a combinator. I also only want this to turn on output full. They're just having trouble getting rid of their petroleum gas. Yep. Yeah, so and then you might need to just burn this off to get rid of petroleum gas to be able to get more heavy oil for lubricant and things like that too. So now we are going to set up a light oil thing above this, and it'll basically be the exact same thing. Myself just 2 spaces here, call that good. Take out all the X's. We're getting so close to bots, I can feel it. Each thing one time. Ooh, out of the fast inserters. Light oil. Solid fuel. Alt G for the green wire. Save light oil is greater than 80%. This definitely needs to be increased here. I think I want to use a combinator for this one too, so that it doesn't overflow this, so that this can still go too. Actually do that. I didn't bring any with me. I suppose I could just make one real quick. I think I need 2. Okay, so we'll have our 2 inputs connected into the network. Alt G, that has taken some getting used to. This is kind of a mess, you can barely see what's going on here, but holy crap, this is so different. Wait, and you can do multiple per thing? Is that what I'm seeing here? So if light oil is greater than 20,000, output a, I guess let's do a check mark. My old school method, do a 1. You can do, oh, this is so hot. And petroleum gas. Is less than 20,000. Output check. So now we disconnect that, get that, we connect this to here. And this reads if check mark equals 1. So yeah, this should only turn on now. When this is less than 20,000 as well. Oh, broke my roll, didn't, oh, I did it again, didn't use all the oven item as I was copying down the blueprint. Okay, yeah, we just don't have a way to be getting rid of the petroleum gas, but that'll change once we start making, about to say acidic water, but, what did I mean to say here? Not acidic water, what's it called? Sulfuric acid. Input priority from the left. Yeah, because this will be something we need to do to get rid of too much when we have too much of it. Okay, let's bring this on over to Train Town. Let's see here. Good spot for it would be maybe to come by like so. Yeah, let's have it come by right here. And then it will fill up from there. You have 3 fuel slots, yeah. Wow. Well, I know what I'm doing because that lined up so perfectly. Oop. I got rid of splitter on accident. Input priority from the left. Get rid of all these X's, realize that we're encroaching on the time limit for what I like to have my episodes be. Oh! Held on to that. Took a little too long there. Beautiful. Solid fuel for the trains is online. I have the awesome power poles. No, I didn't bring any with me. That's okay. Do it like that, just so it's set up for future trains. Okay. So now to unload, I think I want to do the same thing by having chests, which I don't have a lot of, so we're gonna run back and grab that stuff. So I'd like to just have the unloading set up so we can take the train over to the mine, get that built. How many... Were those biters there before? I think they were, but... I want to make sure I have enough of everything here. 300 belts, 94 undergroundies. So I need more undergrounds. Have enough belts. I'm gonna grab some more belts anyways. Have enough splitters. We need to put the filter. The stack inserters on there soon. Well, that's going to be fun to try and squeeze in here. Yep, steel is lacking. That's all right. We'll grab those. Give this some more steel. Does he use a steel? Oh, yeah, I use a ton of steel. Spoilage, huh? There's just 6 in there. Well, they're all coming with me, I guess. Deletion planner. Probably drop off my wood. There we go. But when I came down here for chests, almost forgot them. Be upgrading to steel chests eventually here. Okay. Where's this going to be going? That way, so I think I'll put the output on this side. What are these? Holy smokes. These must be for some previous things. I mean, obviously. Okay. Wonder if I had one of those. Ooh, I might have a rails. Loading. Yes, this was a build I had made previously for unloading that's very tight and concise. I love how it's like has half of its blues and half of its stack inserters. And you need blues to be able to actually utilize that anyways. So it's good to know that I have that, but I'm going to have to make a less compact unloader. So I can borrow some of it though. Here we are. Where was that? Here we go. I wanted to come off on this side. Oh, but I would want it to be, I think it would need to be that one. Yes, and then we will upgrade planner. Oh yeah, the quality. There's green belts? That's cool. Blues 2 yellows. All of these. And then all the stack inserters to... Oh wait, and then the steel chest, iron chests. Wait, can I make enough steel chests for this actually? It'd actually be really nice. 24. No, I'm just short. Okay, well, we'll do it anyway. We'll do steel chests. Okay, so yeah, this does not reach this far, which is why we can't actually use this unloading method. But they all have an output like that. Might be able to do some sneaky, because it looks like we can do a 4 jump here and there. So let's say we did the 4 jump here and there with this one. So yeah, and this is just a 3-to-1 balancer. If I went, it's a 3-to-1. Whoop. It's this thing. And it's just kind of rearranged. Yeah, you can see how it's like 3 different splitters and 3 different splitters. It's just kind of rearranged. I think it's actually like vertical. Yeah, it's like this. That looks more simple. Like it. And then it just has each of the 6 inserters putting onto 1/2 of the 3 inputs there, and then it goes to 1 output. And then you just do some fancy belt stuff to be able to get it to fit in here. So this is actually a pretty compact one. You can get it one more in. I suppose with red belts you should be able to get one more space in there. 2. And then have this one come up that way. It would make that easier. There we go. And there would be our outputs. So that will make it so it will unload evenly. I'll actually need to pick up some more steel if I am going to do those, because I want this to be set up before I leave. Which means I will need to borrow some steel wherever I can find some on this bus here, or on the mall, or on the bus, anywhere. Steel down here. I put like 6 of them down already. Yep, so I need 18. Need 5 more. Perfect. I keep thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I can't believe it's taking me this long to just get another iron thing set up. But it's like we're trying to think about like setting up trains for the future. We're trying to think about fueling the trains. We're trying to we are getting all of this stuff balanced here. Food ingredient shortage. Oh, it's not connected to the light oil yet. That'd explain that. But yeah, and we were getting all that fluid stuff set up because once we get this turned on, then we're going to be getting bots going and all sorts of good stuff. Don't need inserters. Yeah, we're pretty good here. Just need splitters and a lot of belts and stuff. See if I can use my own advice to... Well, actually, like here, because you keep rotating the belts so much, I actually find it better to just eyedropper it, click it, drop it with the eyedropper, then immediately pick it back up again. Because it picks it up in the correct orientation. But, once you find a rhythm, it goes pretty quick. There we go. Unloaded. So here's where the 4 lanes will come in. I wonder if there's any way I can sneak this or make this 1 lane smaller. I don't think it'll matter. I think I can just plan on eventually it will be 2 lanes smaller. And so we'll be able to have the next unloading station kind of right next to that one. Okay. But this looks like a good spot to stop this one once I get this light oil hooked up. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to be heading over to the mine and getting that set up in the next one. So looking forward to that. So thank you so much for joining me. And see you in the next one, and take care.